Hold on to your butts.
This is...
Because this story is beyond the fucking pale. Should I save the headline until the end so that this can be a shock?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to skip past it so that we can just read you this story, and you guys are going to be like, whoa, what the shit?
Yeah.
Chester and Amy were a couple, and once she fell pregnant, they decided to tie the knot. Their life seemed picture perfect, but when little Max was born, Chester started working late hours with the excuse he was doing that for the sake of the family. It's not an excuse, it's a valid reason, whoever wrote this article.
Uh-huh.
Time passed by, and Chester was absent from home more and more. He found little time for his wife and children, and although that bothered Amy, there was nothing she could do. Well, she probably had a lifestyle that he wanted to provide for her. She's become accustomed to it. He found little time for his wife and children, yada yada. One day, Amy told Chester that she and Max would go visit her mother. She packed their bags and left the house. Sometime later, Chester got a call from Amy's mom. He picked up the phone, never assuming that the news he would about to hear would crash his world. Chester, you need to come here right now, Amy's mom said over the phone. Chester asked if there was something wrong, and to what she replied, Amy and Max, they died.
Oh, shit.
Their car crashed before they could reach my house. Holy shit. Chester was left in complete shock. He rushed to book a flight, but every airline was sold out. When he finally arrived to where Amy's mother lived, she told him that Amy and Max were cremated. That's a little fucked up. Chester was grieving for some time, but then he decided it was time to move on and invite a woman named Cynthia to move in with him. In fact, Cynthia was his lover. When he was telling his wife he was working late, he was in fact with his mistress. Dick move.
All right.
It is a big dick move. But Cynthia wasn't like Amy. For her, it was all about having fun and going out. Shocker. A woman who's all about having fun and going out and not about paying bills and understanding reality?
No, say it is
so.
so.
That would never happen. In fact,
here we go.
That's just bad.
See, now I'm going to start drinking.
She clearly told Chester that she didn't want a family because she didn't want to be a mother, ever. One day she decided to take Chester to a trip, and he chose the city where Amy's mother lived. Told her it would be a painful experience, but Cynthia insisted. Oh, come on, sweetheart. I won't give you any time or space to dwell in the past. Let's go together and have a blast. After 2 days in the city, Cynthia felt unwell. Chester got worried, took her to the hospital, and while waiting, he decided to take a walk, and that's when he experienced the shock of a lifetime. He spotted a woman resembling his late wife. But how could that be? Still, he decided to call Amy's name, and that's when the woman turned around. It was Amy, and Chester couldn't believe his eyes. He was totally stunned, and that was when Amy told him that she had faked her death because one day a woman came to the house and told her she was his lover. She also claimed she was carrying his child. It was Cynthia.
Nice!
Amy said that she tried confronting him, but he was never home and he never had time to talk. Amy had remarried and had another child. As he was talking to her, Cynthia called him and told him she felt unwell because she was pregnant, but she didn't want the child.
Ooh.
She ruined his life, and now she wanted to abort the baby. Chester was crushed. He knew he had made a mistake when he got involved with this woman, but it was already too late for anything to be fixed. He decided to leave Cynthia and return to his hometown all by himself. This story teaches us we should always put our families first.
And you know what?
Wow.
I would, I'd have that bitch in court like that.
That's the thing. There's no one innocent in this story.
No.
At all.
No, but, you know, faking your death.
There is a point where you're like, you know what? Well, he just wouldn't let me talk to him. I'm sorry. That's never been an acceptable excuse in a million years. How do you go from, well, he just wouldn't let me talk to him, to faking your death and the death of your child?
I mean, this actually sounds like a soap opera plot.
No shit.
I mean, come on.
Literally,
this is one of those stories you see on Telemundo.
Jane the Virgin.
Come on, man.
The telenovela, you know. They're always narrated by guys who sound like they chugged, you know, Antonio Banderas' cum or something.
Yeah, oh, God.
I am Puss in Boots.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.